Ready?
Each moment of life is precious. Each moment is packed with the hope there'll be more precious moments. You tell yourself there's always hope until the moments are no more. I lived in a nice house.
We had a car. Went for picnics. In the countryside.
I went to a good school, and I was expected to do well.
I have many friends. We laughed. And we played.
I was good at sports. I was in the school team.
I was happy. All my family were happy. And then came the war. And with the war came the Nazis.
If we'd known the future, maybe we could have done something.
We did not know where the journey ended.
We were travellers, without a map.
And if we had known, who would have believed us? Who would have even thought it possible?
They made us take small steps.
And from each step, there was no going.
Fill in this registration form. A simple formality. Do you have any Jewish grandparents? Fill in this registration form. A simple formality. Do you have any Jewish grandparents?
Your identification card. Carry it with you at all times. Start with a J for
Jew!
Go queue now for bread in the morning.
Kill all night.
Needs be.
When we got there was already masses and masses of people waiting in line for bread. And there was a friend whom I played with, going down the line, pointing people out.
That's a Jew. That's a Jew. That's a Jew!
What are you doing? I asked.
I'm not your friend. You're a Jew. This one, she's a Jew.
With him was a man with a gun. I knew him. He was a neighbour.
You get lost. There's no break for Jews.
Why are you doing this?
I told you to get lost. There is no break for Jews here.
By order! All Jews will wear the Star of David on their outer garments. By order!
All Jews between the ages of 16 and 60 will do forced manual labour.
You Jew, clear the streets. You're filthy, you Jew. Here's a brush, get sweeping, you Jew. Clear the snow!
All Jews were restricted to areas. We called it the ghetto.
Thousands of us were walking to the ghetto, taking our belongings with us. Some on carts, some on their heads, and some on their shoulders.
We were all walking. Children, ladies, old people, everyone.
And the Christians watched us go. The very people that had been our friends and our neighbours.
By order! All Jews will have a curfew. They will not be allowed out of the ghetto between the hours of 7 p.m. and 7 a.m.
By order, rations will be reduced to starvation level.
What are we gonna do?
Take this gold ring, go and see what you can get.
It's grandmother's wedding ring.
She doesn't need it anymore, just go and see what you can get.
I have bread. I have vegetables. I smuggled them in. Do you know what they do if they find I smuggled them? They'll shoot me. What have you got to trade?
My grandma's venom. It's very valuable.
Let me see. I'll give you 2 loaves and some turnips.
It's worth far more than that.
Before the war maybe, but now everyone's got to eat.
Don't worry. I still have my jewellery you can trade.
What do we do then? When it runs out, what do we do?
Then we starve.
Many were starving, children begging. At first, we were allowed to work for the Nazis. I had a job on the outside. One day, I was passing through the gate when a small boy crept behind the guard out the ghetto so he couldn't be seen.
Please, sir, a little money for bread. Please.
What are you doing? You filthy Jewish vermin!
Please, mister, a little money for bread.
He pulled the gun from his holster. He pulled the gun from his holster and shot the child stone dead.